Rachel Zola, a woman on TikTok, took the time to briefly educate white people as to why slavery happened. Check it out.
White folks, have you asked the why of slavery? It was deliberate and intentional enslavement of a people with identifiable skills to grow an economic empire. An economic empire was built on the backs of African Americans through their forced free labor. Do you understand what that has meant for those that were enslaved and for generations since then? They have been denied the wealth they created.
So as you heard her say, it was about building an economic empire, and it was also about forcing black people, black Americans, as she said, African Americans, into slavery, right? To labor that our ancestors did not want to do. And so anybody who knows anything about slavery, it wasn't wonderful. As she said, it was enforced. That means that our people were forced to do that back-breaking labor day in, day out, sun up, sundown, hardly no food on their stomach or anything like that, to build an economic empire for white people. In fact, white people, many of them are still surviving off of that money that was made from our ancestors who were never paid one dime for what happened to them, even though they were promised that they would get 40 acres and a mule. Here in 2024, we are still waiting on that 40 acres and a mule. In fact, it is the hot topic conversation within Black American communities and enclaves of, hey, we want our money. We want our reparations. In fact, now that it's an election season, a lot of Black people are starting to wake up and say, hey, I'm probably going to sit on the couch because there's no reason for me to go to the polls. Yeah, Biden and Kamala, y'all talking about this all lives infrastructural bill, but you're not talking about anything specifically for Black Americans. And don't tell us, oh, we don't know where we'll find the money, or I wasn't responsible and I'm not going to do anything just for Black people, because you do it for everybody else. Nobody else has to go through hoops of fire to get what they want from you all, right? And what Rachel said, I think that should be justification enough. That so much money was amassed from the labor that our ancestors were forced to do, to where it has created a wealth gap. It is said that it will be over 232 years at least for Black Americans to catch up to the wealth of white people due to our ancestors never being paid for all those years of slavery. Never. And so I'm glad that she's educating her people. And I want to say to our people, hold the line. Let's get something for our vote. Let's stop buying excuses that they can't do it for us because it ain't nothing. Nah, we want you to do it for everybody else. We want our check. We want what our ancestors never got, and we want it right now. And if we don't get it, hey, you ain't gonna get our vote. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.